Hi, everyone, and welcome to Truth Be Told. All right, let's get started. Aries to Pisces, what's going on? And stick around for the collective. Okay, let's get one more card for Aries. Okay, Aries, what is going on? So, some communication out of the blue comes in, potentially from a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, that is going to shock you, surprise you. Oh, wow. Someone wrote you, they messaged you, they took that leap of faith. I feel this is this person, right? A feminine Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn who just said, I'm going to go for it. What is the message? Something that's been needing to come out for a while is what Spirit says. They need to express how they truly feel and where they stand. Very important. This Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn is all about stability, loyalty, holding their heart in their hand, right? So they don't show all their cards at once. You know, it kind of comes in increments of what they're planning and potentially how they feel. Okay, this person has earned their keep, right? They know how to make money. If it is about a boss, if this is a boss, someone says to you something that's totally out of character, and you're like, what did you say? And what are you thinking? Or something like that. Maybe out of the blue, someone says, you know, I'm leaving, I'm headed out, I'm gonna fly, I'm flying somewhere. You know, someone could be flying out of the blue. They're deciding to go somewhere, right? A weekend trip, another weekend trip, and they're taking their valuables with, meaning money, right? Someone could be like literally, some are buying land, some are investing in their future, which could mean farmland, farming, milk, right? Goats, sheep. We have the peacock here who is sitting pretty right next to this, right? So she's very, very cognizant of her beauty and is taking a leap of faith. Someone's taking a leap of faith, whether it's financial, whether it's purchasing something, whether it's helping someone else out, I heard. It also could be helping someone else who needs your help, or vice versa. Okay? Fireworks, displays of fireworks happening that could have already happened, right? Maybe, you know, shooting off fireworks is happening in your town. I know it's not 4th of July yet, but maybe you're thinking about 4th of July. Maybe you're doing something on the 4th of July, going somewhere, and you're saving your money to do that. And like I said, I mean, this is, look at this depiction here of this beautiful sheep just staring right at you, right? So sheep, goat herding, someone just comes out and says something totally off kilter. The Tower of Pisa, some of you are traveling or are planning to travel to Italy. Okay. Wow. So whatever messages are coming in for you, Aries, is, for some of you, it's a shock to your system. And not necessarily in a bad way. All right, let's go. Taurus. You know, and whenever we see the Tower, it's like, okay, what happened, right? What's going to happen? It's like, could it be terrible? And it's not. It's not always terrible. Okay, so Taurus, what someone said, how they said it, you're still hurt by it. And maybe definitely not wanting to talk about it, but someone verbally hurt you or said something or wrote you a message, or you read something on their text messages that was like, wow, that really hurt. Maybe they were journaling and you got wind of how they really feel. Some of you are trying to get through this, right? Trying to get through this upset and trying to move on. Spirit's saying, don't worry. Things are now going to start moving along within the next 3 days, 3 weeks. Offers are going to be coming in. Some of you are not going to want all the offers, certain offers that are coming in. They may not be plausible. But for others, you're going to say, well, let me think about it. Let me do more research about it. I need to know what I'm getting involved in. Some of you are definitely, you know, dealing with and or juggling the idea of mushrooms, taking mushrooms to kind of chill. That came out of the blue, literally. I think some of you are really like just really trying to chill from previous heartbreaks, upsets, things that people have said, things that just you didn't know. Some of you are not 100% wanting to go back to school, but you may be going back to school and you're not happy about it, right? But it's going to help you in the long run. Someone is pointing out some obvious facts and stats. Taurus. Someone's saying, well, on this day or last month, or you said this 3 weeks ago and you haven't done it. You promised we would either go somewhere or do something together and we haven't done it. Unkept promises. Okay? So this really we don't want to repeat this, right? So we want to not ignore it, but we want to delve deep within our feelings, and maybe it's time to express your upset. Maybe it's time to say, you know, I've waited 3 weeks, I waited 3 days, and you haven't said anything, and I need to tell you what my findings are. Right? So Taurus, you might have found out some stuff that or read about some things, right? And or someone verbally just hurt you by what they said. Maybe they told you some truths that really hurt, right? The truth hurts. That could be the case, and you're trying to understand it and you're trying to get past it. Okay. Gemini. Gemini, look what we have here. Out of the blue comes a very fated union. Someone from your past comes back and it's like a shock. They are traveling and they want to see you. And it's surprise. You're like, oh my gosh, I didn't think I'd ever hear from you again. Some of you are definitely feeling like if you don't take the risk in getting back together or seeing someone, you're going to regret it. Maybe it's a road trip. Someone's taking a road trip and they're coming to see you. So listen, Gemini, be prepared. Okay? This is a warrior, this image here of a past warrior. Someone has been through a lot of crap, right? And just decides to take that leap of faith, come to see you, or you're going to see them, and you're like, I don't care, I'm taking a road trip and I'm going. Okay. Wow. And if that's not it, this is a spirit guide that you're getting downloads from. Spirit is sending you downloads. This could be for Gemini moon as well. And the downloads that you're receiving from the Akashic records are about a relationship that comes in as a past life relationship, and you're connecting the dots with someone that you're with now, meaning their energy is very similar to a past relationship, right? So energy is all surrounding us, within us. The energy resides within this temple, okay? Let me explain what's happening here is that you may be meeting someone, or you are with someone who has similar traits and or differences from someone from your past. They could look the same but not act the same. They could not look the same but yet say things that are like, oh my God, that, you know, someone that special someone that I really cared about said the same stuff also. You know, their terminology is extremely similar, and it floors you. It shocks you. It makes you feel like you're fated to be together because there's certain qualities and attributes, and even the idiosyncrasies are similar. Like they listen to the same music as this past person. They, you know, like cars. I don't know, whatever it is. They definitely have the same vibe as a past person that was very near and dear to your heart. How beautiful is that? And you're going to just take this for whatever it's worth. You're just going to write it out, right? You're not going, if this is someone new that you're meeting with this chemistry going on, it's going to be extremely hard to temper the chemistry and really delve deep into the relationship of what it is you're looking for in a relationship, right? So let's focus, really focus. If you are really attracted to someone by the qualities of a past love, or a past love or lover coming back, doing something differently this time is they're saying required. Someone fell hard for someone, right, from their past, and trying to get back that feeling. If it is the same person, but if it's not, you're going to fall hard for this person. You've had definite lives together, as the Akashic records, like Egyptian, etc. Indian. Okay. Listen, comment below, because the beauty of these reads is that it doesn't resonate with all. And then it resonates with someone so deeply. So write about it. Let me know. Okay, Cancers. Everyone has a story. Cancers, look at you coming out here. Wow, we have, instead of we three kings, we have we three queens, right? We have you, obviously, Cancer here. We also have Leo, Aries, Sag, and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So who's coming to you? Are these friends coming from, distant friends coming to visit? Is it, you're not, it's like a surprise, maybe for Cancer season coming up in July, late June, July, June 22nd, and further out, someone's coming in to surprise you for your birthday. People have been planning. Maybe this is a big birthday. Congratulations, happy birthday. This could be also people who are near and dear to your heart and loyal as ever, right? I feel like this is going to be a huge success. Someone's doing the planning and someone's doing the organizing, right? So this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is doing all the, necessary, at this time we're going to do the cake. At this time we're going to do we're going to shout out surprise. And then this person is actually going to, and involved in getting all of, like, Party City stuff, right? Everything that is needed to orchestrate this beautiful surprise party. It could be a surprise party. Love it. And you don't even see it. I love it. So people really admire you, Cancer, and they're going to show up, and you're going to be like, wow, this is amazing. They will touch your heart the way that you touch others' hearts. How beautiful is that? I love that. If it's not a party, it is just maybe two sisters and or two best friends coming to see you. They've been planning it, and they're just coming to see you, and let's talk. We haven't we need to catch up. It's been a minute. If it's you in general planning to launch something that's new, you're getting ready to you're putting all the plans in place. The blueprints are already in place. You're double checking everything, making sure everything's going to be launched at the right time, taking control of this, working behind the scenes. People that work with you and or for you are working behind the scenes to make sure that it's launched at the right time, on the date that it is supposed to be launched. Okay, so launch SpaceX could be something with NASA, something with the Olympics. someone is gearing up for the Olympics. Okay, that's what I heard. Also, Cancers, your solar plexus and your third eye are opening up to new channels of energy. Beautiful. So what does that mean when we open up our chakras? Right? We're spiritually working on actually opening up all of our chakras, but the base chakra and the third eye is all about how you envision your material world, how you see and seek those things that are tangible. Some of you are learning about that as well. Okay. Leo. I just wanted to shuffle a little more, get the energy going. Well, it is flowing, always. All right, let's go. Leos, what's happening? All right, Leos. We got 4 cards for you. Wow, look at this, Leos. Okay, so first thing I thought of, Leos, if you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, could be a masculine, feminine, who is the mother, the baby mama of, right, your children, etc. It's as if we are sharing in the same, we're not together, but we're sharing a love with another whom, you know, you got divorced from, you've had your, you know, you've changed how you feel about this person, and vice versa. They have changed how they feel for you. Meaning, if at one time there was conflict and disinterest and or competition or what have you, it's now been all pretty much resolved. And now we only see another for the value that they bring to the table. Maybe you had some inner, you know, resentment for a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? And or a Taurus. And, you know, it's taken a little time to heal from this break, from this person, you know, the mother of your child or the father of your child. And finally, Leos, you're like, you know what? I now see this person in light of all of who they are and what they represent. You're much more compassionate toward this person. You feel a lot of care and love. This could have been, right, definitely a divorce that happened 5 years ago or 5 months ago, but you still have great respect, loyalty, compassion for the mother of your child. So this could also apply to Leo moons as well. You find you're at a peaceful place, Leos, where you're like, you know, maybe you're wishing only the best for this person. Maybe this person is starting a new life and you're like, I only wish you the best. And they communicate that to you. Or if they haven't already, they might communicate that with you, saying, I see your true colors. I see your worth, and I value the friendship or the connection in whatever way that implies. If this is someone, if this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is a doctor, you're going to get IVF, and you have solidified an embryo and you're pregnant. Congratulations. I love that. or you didn't do IVF, but definitely you're pregnant. And if you're not, if you're a month pregnant, you're not telling anyone yet, right? You're still waiting for that 3-month period, right? Your first trimester. If you are in your first trimester, then you are getting ready to tell everyone that you're pregnant. Congratulations. Leo, that's really beautiful. You know, it's not easy to have, and or they're saying to make grand gestures of love to your ex, you know? It rarely happens, but it's beautiful when it does. Okay, Virgo. Virgo, look, here we are, Virgo. It just happened. It happened. I don't know what to say. Virgo. This is a beautiful depiction of financial independence, great happiness, living the dream. Seriously. We are, you and or with your person, whomever you have fallen in love with, you're extremely happy with this person. This could be someone who's very connected to Mother Earth or loves the outdoors, right? Communicates with spirit totem animals such as the hawk, which is the Holy Spirit. Maybe, Virgo, you finally have seen someone's true value and they have seen yours, and you're extremely happy about that. And of all the people in the world, you knew this person was for you. They are your, not doppelganger, but I heard doppelganger. So some of you are with someone who resembles someone that is a vision of someone you once fell in love with or knew. This person runs a tight ship. Things have to be in order. It's not only about you, it's them too. This depicts, Virgo, someone who's on your level, totally on your level, right? Spiritually, financially, mentally. I was going to say materialistically, so maybe you both love to always look good, right? The external way that you both look. This is a power couple, so I'm not trying to be, this is not egoic, even though the Leo's here, Sun's here, maybe it is a power couple, and you guys like to show off. Whatever, who cares? No judgment. I love that. Someone's growing a business, someone makes good money. It's Virgos. It's not how much you make as it is what you love doing is actually solidifying your financial independence. You could be a Leo Virgo cusper. Law of attraction, you've got it. You know how to use it. And you're implementing it to get and gain your status. But it's, you're really coming into your own light. You're coming into your own light. And it's not like, look at me. I mean, for just a smidge, it is look at me. Like, I think that someone maybe that you've known or you've been, that you've known in the past, you guys are a power couple, maybe even in, friendship power couples, right? And you both shine, that energy just really like emulates, you emulate one another, and that you see that in both of you, right? The energy, you can always tell, right? When you walk by a couple who is emitting the same energy as in law of attraction, it makes you so connected That's why we like power couples. And I'm not talking just about the financial part of it, as I am talking about the ways that laws of attraction connect people and bring them together. Understand that's really different. It's the same, yet it's different. Okay? Someone is getting ready to build a beautiful garden, gazebo. With a gazebo, it's the garden. Planting is massive. Planting new seeds, always making new things. Some of you are antique buyers, shoppers. You look for antiques, and some of you have something very, very antique is worth a lot of money. Something you see or you stumble across, like let's just say you're at a swap meet, right? And you come across something that really grabs your eye, buy it. And pray over it, but it is worth a lot of money. Okay. That was really awesome. Okay, Libra. 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 All right, Libra, you came right out. Look at that. All right, so, there's no bullshit here. I'm serious. You're either in or you're out. I'm not kidding you. You are either in or you're out. You are not putting up with people whose stories are fabricated. You're not dealing with people who are liars, cheaters, manipulators. Don't tell me that you're going to promise something to me and you don't deliver it. If you can't deliver the goods, then go. Something about that. If you're bringing your heart to me, then fine, but it better be real. If it's not real and you don't, and I don't, if I'm not feeling this offer, I'm out. What you put up with in the past, Libra, is changing. Thank God. Someone was playing a dirty hand of chess. Meaning, right, trying to outdo you, trying to outshine you, and you're just like chilling. This could apply to Libra moon as well. You're like, Perhaps now, after a period of maybe 7 weeks, 7 months, even up to 7 years, some time has gone by. You've assessed, what it is that you need in a relationship, and a new person's coming in to give that to you. Some of you already know that you've been feeling that vibration, that frequency of new love coming in that is not going to present itself the same way as it once did, or it's a new person. Love has many shades of color. When someone comes to you and offers you their cup of love, right, the Holy Grail, you will know it. You won't have to question it. You don't have to doubt it. If you question it, if you doubt a relationship that's either coming in or one you're already involved with, then it's not for you. A relationship that two people see eye to eye is coming in here. And it's not coming with the games, the games that people play. It's not happening. Okay? What used to make you feel like you had to justify others' actions, you're no longer doing that. Sorry, I heard something outside. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel just now. I was like, if someone was, you know, was watching you, jealous of you, taking you for granted, not seeing your worth, trying to outfox you in every way. And I'm not talking just, this is just like mental anguish, right? That now is going away, right? You finally changed your mindset so that you can open your heart to love, maybe to new love, okay? When you have these balancing, the balancing act, which is you, which is us, you know, it's like all in or nothing at all. It's kind of like there's no happy medium right now. It's not like we're going to think about it. We've already thought about it. We've already dealt with all of this. So what we want is this. And you already know that. And when your heart rules your mind, your mindset, you know that you're in a good place. And that's why you came out in your own read in that particular way with those particular cards. Your heart remains open because there's no more questioning. There's no more doubting. You know. Okay. I love that. I think it's about time, actually. All right. Saggies. Seriously. Sag. All right, I'm going to take one more card for Saggies because the Seven of Swords came back out. Okay, so in this depiction, right, we have someone who's extremely exhausted. Really someone's looking for accolades, I hear. If it's a child who feels that they're special needs child for sure. And it's exhausting and mentally draining, right? Trying to uphold being a father. This is all about a father with son. For the majority who are fathers and have sons, there's autism, ADD, ADHD, whatever it is, mental exhaustion, physical exhaustion, trying to keep everything looking on point. But this is how you really look and feel, right? Maybe a child's leaving home. Maybe you don't see eye to eye with a child who's actually, this child is very connected to spirit. I'm not saying all children are not, right? What I'm saying is this child sees the cardinals, the red cardinals, and they get downloads from spirit. And you may not even be aware of that. You are not cognizant of the inner workings of one of your children. It could be also another fire sign. Okay? Someone likes and needs the accolades, but maybe, or you're hoping that maybe your child gives you the accolades as a father, right, figure. It's vice versa. Definitely. Some people are watching how you father your child. And they feel like you do a really good job, right? And it's exhausting, but it's worth it. It's very difficult being a father in general, let alone, right? Let alone the extra attention that a special needs child requires. Okay? Put that feather in your children's cap, Saggy fathers. This is specifically for those who are tired, those who are weary, those who feel in their mindset that it's really difficult to keep going mentally and physically, like showing up as the best dad ever when all this child wants is a little attention and a, you know, stroking their ego a little, just enough for them to know how special they really are. That's really beautiful, and that's why that came out. That Seven of Swords reverse came out in your reading, because it is important that when we get out of our own way in how we think we need to parent a child, and how others see us parenting our children are very different. And it is exhausting. Absolutely. And so worth it. Okay. I feel this very special feeling right now with Saggies. Like it's a father-son, father-daughter, which is like the son they never had, kind of, also. All right, let's keep going. It's beautiful. All right, Capricorn. Cap. Okay, Capricorn. Oh my Lord, Capricorn. Who is barking up the wrong tree here? I think a fight ensues. People come. People are really defensive in the fight. It's fight for freedom. It's like, I don't want to share what I'm feeling right now, but I'll tell you what I think. Different. Very different, right? I'll tell you what I think, but I'm not sharing how I feel. Some of you, it's vice versa, right, Capricorns? Some masculine here is getting like their ego's bent out of shape because they want to win. Who's trying to win you over mentally and not emotionally? How can you gain your freedom? It's a question. Maybe you're trying, or someone's trying to get out of a situation, and they're trying to, they're fighting a losing battle. If this is someone who's coming to your home and you're having an argument because, okay, so now I hear, this is way off the deep end, really, like the pool guy. Maybe you have a pool, Capricorn, and the pool guy comes and says, you need a new pump, you need a new, right, whatever, and it's going to cost you. You're like, well, I need to get other opinions because I'm not sure I believe what you're saying is true. Good. Be cautious about this. Whatever someone's saying to you, whatever someone's dictating, anytime someone, Capricorn, is dictating their power, it could be a father figure, it could be a brother, it could be whatever. The thing is that they're using their words to be more empowered and not showing up with heartfelt truths. And that's what really matters to you. Barking orders, right? You do this, you do that. Maybe it's someone you're with. Always barking orders at people, at workers, the workers that, you know, the landscaper, the pool guy, or whatever. Always barking orders. And you're like, when are they going to stop being like that and being more compassion, perhaps? You know, we don't always have to be controlled and or in a control. Some of you Cappies, it could be Cap Moons, are in a controlling environment where your spouse, your brother, someone who you live with, whatever, is, you know, barking orders at the help, at you. It's more about how they think and not how they feel. It's a fight. It's a conflict of interest. Okay. It's a general. Because that's rough, Caps. Let me know if you guys are okay. Because, you know, when we have people barking orders, that gets really mentally draining and exhausting if someone can't speak from their heart. I keep hearing, right? I think someone, okay, so because I looked back behind me just now, I'm feeling this might have either already happened or it continues to be something that you hear in the backdrop. Maybe it's your neighbors and they're fighting and you're like, oh my God, they're at it again. Okay? Aquarius. Aquarius, it's time to rest. It's time to just chill out. Get your mind in a better place, Aquarius. You're all about, you're overthinking, definitely. You're overthinking about something that no longer is a part of how you feel about yourself. Is it you or someone who didn't feel complete? Do you feel like you're trying to get hold of you're needing rest, putting yourself back in, like getting your groove on, and it's taking more time than you thought? This could definitely be for Aquarian moons, but I really feel that you need rest. You're overthinking situations that were not really 100%. So a relationship maybe that has left, another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, maybe left your sphere, your scope. It could be anyone who's left you hanging. But honestly, it was not meant to be. I've expressed this to Aquarians before because someone didn't feel worthy enough to be with another, and it wasn't for any other reason but the vibration of 5 Pentacles. There's the change that has to happen is not to overthink it, but to accept it. And I'm sorry, Aquarius, it's been a little rough for you guys. Rough literally around the edges. Maybe someone ghosted you. Maybe someone like left and didn't explain themselves. And sometimes, honestly, Aquarius, if it was you or what have you, or another air sign, it's best sometimes when people keep to themselves as to why they can't stay. Someone felt like a change had to happen and it wasn't happening. The change needs to be getting out of your head, and you're overthinking it. You're keeping it to yourself, though. You're not telling anybody how much it bothers you that someone ghosted you or walked out of your life and left. Emotionally, I feel like you have to get really into your feelings more than into, you know, how you assess the situation. Like, what is your heart saying? you know? It's not about what you're mentally thinking. It's more about, okay, so I've said this before, what needed to change, had to change in order for you to take a step back and get a hold of what this taught you instead of the pain that you've suffered, right? Someone may have cut you out of their lives for a good reason, and you know you keep rehashing it. I need to take one card for Aquarius, please. It's could be you wanted maybe a new love is coming in now, or this was a love that you really had your eye on. But I feel maybe a new love is coming in to release you from your mental anguish. And if you are, okay, if the money is not showing up, right? I feel like we had this Aquarius in your June read. For those this resonates with, it's important for you to understand the masculine and the feminine here with money and love. How are you now assessing? It is all about how you assess the fine thread that leads to loving someone for whom they are and how you see them truly in love and not so much in the pocketbook, right? Do you love someone, or have you, or are you in love with someone, or were you in love with someone because of their financial status? And knowing now that maybe that was why that person fell to the wayside, or not feeling good enough for another, because how you assess this card is where we need to go back to the drawing board. As far as when you were a child, because now we have the child, the mother, and the father, and money. So how did you grow up feeling worthy or not as a child? And that's the core value of how you see others and what you're really, which is good if you are engaging in going back to, like I always tell my clients, do a past life review on yourself. If you need help, I'm here for you. You need to go back to your childhood and then write out mom and dad's feelings of their love and how they showed you love and how maybe you didn't feel loved enough, good enough. That's general because a lot of us feel that way. We do feel an emptiness of not enough. But where does that core stem from? And it's childhood. So that's where we need to go back to the drawing board. Again, if you need my help, please let me know. I'm here for you. All right, I'm going to put a couple shuffles in for our beautiful Pisceans. Okay, Pisces. Pisces. So if there's an offer coming in, are you going to take it? Or is it an offer that you need to kind of think about, maybe do some research about? Are you getting offered something that is in the realm of your expertise? Are you wanting to change something about that in terms of, well, you know, I really like this offer, but I don't want to work so hard in terms of like what I used to do, and maybe the offer on the table right now is, you know, it's a better offer. Maybe the offer, understand, is the offer asking for more of your time, your commitment, etc., because you're coming from a place where you need to rest, you need mental, they're saying, Spirit saying, mental excitement. You need rest and mental invigoration. You need to be invigorated. That's what Spirit's saying. You need to really look within what it is you really want to do. Maybe you retired and now you're like researching avenues of other expertise, or what you did perhaps in your youth as a hobby, maybe looking into that and putting some plan into place so that you're not going to be moving forward with the same energy as exhaustion, mental and or physical. This could be Piscean moons, but I'm telling you right now, if you do have an offer coming in, right? Do your research. Look into it. Make sure that it fits you, they're saying, like a glove. Maybe what you're doing fits like a glove now, but you're mentally exhausted and physically exhausted, and you're looking at options. The best time, they say, Pisces, is the best time to look for a job is when you have a job. True that. Okay, so for the next 4 days, 4 weeks, even up to 4 months, keep all the offers open on the table and research each one. There will be those that you love and one that will stand out among all the rest. And Spirit saying, you know which one to take. You will know which one to take when you don't have a smidge of doubt. Some of you need to smudge your homes. I just heard. If you haven't done that recently, please do that. Okay? Pisces, you're going to know. You guys always know. You know it. Sometimes Pisceans, they know it. They even verbalize what's going to happen prophetically. And then it happens and you're like, oh yeah, well, I knew that. But you don't take it egoically, like, oh yeah, I told you, I knew that was going to happen. That's not who you are. In this depiction of those cards, you're like, oh, wow, yeah, I kind of knew that was going to happen. Or I knew that that job or that offer was going to be in place and I was going to either accept it or not. Okay, let's go. The Karma cards, a collective read. Let's see what's happening. We have the second house, Mars, and Pluto. So, what is it? What action, let's just say, what action do we need to take with regards to what we value, what we seem to think that in Taurus, the second house is all about what we value and how, do we act upon that or do we wait patiently? What is it that we need to do in order to get to the heart of a matter, a situation, something that, like I said, for a lot of us, it's acting in a way that is patiently getting to the heart of what it is that we want. Patiently taking action. I said it the other way because Mars wanted to come through as not acting in the way that you're angry about it, confronting it, not happy about it, being defensive about it. So Mars is going to show us, right, is going to show us now that if we do choose to take action upon something that we value and that really touches our heart, you know that we need to be patient about what it is that we need with regards to what we value. All right. I send you guys so much love. If you need me, I'm here for you. Take care. And, very important, I do have a surprise in June. I'll talk to you later.